Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update, sponsored by Tax Network USA, America's #1 choice for tax resolution. Please go to tnusa.com/bill or call 800-245-6000. Coming up next, the news with Mike Slater.
Thank you, Bill. It's Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. Here's what's happening today in America. Jury selected, border crackdown, peace summit, and a slap on the wrist. It's all coming up, and Bill's going to be here with your message of the day. But first, the trial begins for Hunter Biden. During jury selection, one man told the judge he knows the Biden family fairly well, could not be impartial. He used to play squash with Beau Biden. What are the chances? One jury said, "I live in Delaware. You can't swing a cat without hearing something," meaning they indeed know details of the case. One was dismissed because she said she wanted to ban all guns, and another guy was dismissed because he said he watches Fox News and Newsmax and could not be unbiased. The judge thanked him for being honest with his biases. Once they hit 36 on the jury pool, then each side gets to strike or remove people from the jury that they don't want on it, and they get down to 12 with 4 alternates. Jill Biden was there on the first day. And the question is, did Hunter Biden lie on a federal form to buy a gun when he said he wasn't a drug addict? In other Biden news, the president's going to sign an executive order restricting asylum. The New York Times says that this order would represent the single most restrictive border policy instituted by Joe Biden or any modern Democrat. It would allow border officials to prevent migrants from claiming asylum and turn them away once the border crossers exceed a certain threshold. Weird, because I thought that wasn't possible. Why is he doing it now? Kamala Harris will represent all of us at a peace summit for Ukraine in Switzerland. Biden can't be there. He's very busy at a fundraiser in Los Angeles hosted by George Clooney and Julia Roberts. The White House said there has not been any single leader around the world who has supported Ukraine more and more stridently than Joe Biden. Well, I'm sure Kamala will really be a force to be reckoned with. Sarcasm doesn't work well on the radio. I apologize. Last week, an actor on General Hospital saw 3 people trying to steal his catalytic converter, and they shot and killed him. Jay Leno was asked about this as a car enthusiast and resident of LA, and said the penalty for stealing catalytic converters is way too low. It's a misdemeanor, maximum $1,000 fine. He said it's a slap on the wrist, which is why, of course, there are so many thieves. Apparently, they can make between $25 and $300 per catalytic converter. Carfax says that a hybrid vehicle catalytic converter can get up to $1,400, and this actor's car was a Prius. And these 3 suspects are still on the loose. I'm Mike Slater, Bill O'Reilly, with your message today. Next.
Your safety is important, and I am happy to introduce you to Byrna, a self-defense solution that will help keep you and your family safe. Byrna offers a powerful non-lethal pistol with tear gas, pepper, irritants, and kinetic projectiles that disable attackers for 30 to 40 minutes. It's all legal in every state, and no background checks are required, and they ship directly to your door, very private. They are American-made in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and are trusted by U.S. government agencies and hundreds of police departments. If you are a gun owner, you need options. Avoid the complexities that come with taking a life and having to defend your freedom in court. And if you're adverse to firearms, Byrna is a good alternative solution. So please visit Byrna.com/Bill to receive a 10% discount. That's BYRNA.com/Bill. Stay safe with Byrna. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. On this Tuesday, it was interesting to see First Lady Jill Biden say the upcoming presidential vote is about good and evil, and of course, her husband represents good. Mrs. Biden firmly believes that, not because she has evidence on the subjective statement, but because she derives personal benefit from believing it. So allow me to point out a great evil that both Bidens embrace: late-term abortion. China, Russia, Canada, and Spain all support no restrictions on destroying the fetus. In the United States, most places do have protections after fetal viability. But President Biden opposes any constraints whatsoever. Evil? I think so. In order to terminate a pregnancy after 24 weeks, the fetus must be disassembled in the womb using sharp instruments. The fetus feels pain. The gruesome practice can be justified if the mother's life is in danger or there's catastrophic damage to the fetus itself. Absent that, it should not be accepted in any moral society. A few months ago, Sean Hannity asked California Governor Gavin Newsom if he supports any restrictions on abortion. Newsom danced, but finally admitted he does not. 8 states now allow abortion at any time for any reason. It goes against Christian doctrine to individually judge the Bidens, and Kamala Harris for that matter, on abortion procedures. No Bill Clinton pronouncement that abortion should be rare for them. And on the evil front, I can say this: if there is a judgment day, I wouldn't want to be those people. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. You can reach me, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, name and town if you wish to opine. All right, let's go to the mail. We got Chris Hines in Keller, Texas. Bill, you're right. You said Joe Biden should pardon Trump on Friday. When I heard you say that, I was taken aback, but in a good way. If Biden put America first, he would change the narrative, perhaps win over undecided voters. Yeah, I mean, it would be to Biden's favor, and then he could pardon Hunter. Mike Murray, Dallas, Oregon, outside of Portland. Bill, last thing Biden wants to do is pardon Trump, and the last thing Trump wants is a pardon from Biden. That's probably true. But what does it matter? Shouldn't we be putting the country first, trying to tamp down a hatred? Marty Meyer, Santa Rosa, California. What Trump needs is a better legal team. They all talk, promising changes. Michael Cohen is the monster Donald Trump created. I think that's right. Absolutely. Joshua Gervin, Hollywood, Florida. Respectfully, can Joe Biden pardon Donald Trump for conviction if it takes place under state law? No. And that's why we said that Governor Hochul of New York would have to join President Biden in the pardons, which she absolutely would. Not going to go up against Biden. Charlotte Lavina, Georgetown, Texas. Bill, your excellent reporting on the Trump conviction calmed me down. After hearing the news, it was a gut punch. I felt hopeless. Thank you for giving me hope that all is not lost. All is not lost. Okay, we're a resilient country. In a moment, something you might not know. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall, but there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 6 years ago today, Bill Clinton defended his behavior with Monica Lewinsky. His remarks rekindled a controversy that nearly brought down his presidency. Here is the story. In January 1998, editors at Newsweek, The Washington Post, and The New York Times received reports of an inappropriate relationship between President Clinton and a White House intern. Clinton denied the rumors, and the First Lady Hillary Clinton went on the Today Show where she dismissed the accusation as part of a, quote, vast right-wing conspiracy. Well, the allegations launched a federal probe under Special Counsel Ken Starr, who was already investigating other matters connected to the Clintons. In December, the House of Representatives voted to impeach Bill Clinton. After a 5-week trial in the Senate, he was acquitted. The public then lost interest in the scandal following the 9/11 attack. But 20 years later, after the affair, Clinton was publicizing a book at the height of the Me Too movement. On June 4th, 2018, the former president sat down with NBC News.
But you didn't apologize to her.
I have not talked to her.
Do you feel like you owe her an apology?
No, I do. I do not. I've never talked to her. But I did say publicly on more than one occasion that I was sorry. That's very different. The apology was public.
And here's something else you might not know. The affair with Bill Clinton continues to haunt Monica Lewinsky. The former intern fled to London to avoid the American press, came back. Then today, the 50-year-old works as a writer and activist to protect women who have been silenced. All in all, Bill Clinton made a major mistake in not owning up to what he did. The American public is very forgiving on these matters, as we have seen with both Joe Biden and Donald Trump. But to evade, no, we don't like that. Back after this. If you own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles and have an auto warranty about to expire or have no warranty at all, listen up. Car Shield has a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that's now available to the public. Save on out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. So please call Car Shield now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. 800-925-7584 for a free quote. This protection plan is at an all-time low in price. Drivers who activate the vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing and car rental options at no additional cost. So please call for your free quote, 800-925-7584, 800-925-7584. Hey, what do you have to lose? 800-925-7584. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. For more news and honest analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.